It's 11:47 p.m. on a Friday. There's a line outside your building that stretches half a block. 200 people. Some of them are worth 8 figures. None of them are getting in. Not yet. Maybe not ever. You're not at the door. You're not on the floor. You're not even in the building. You're in a black car parked across the street, watching. This is your club. And tonight, like every night, you decide everything. You are 24 years old. You have $1,400 in your account. You work the bar at a mid-level lounge in the city. You make $340 on a good night. You watch the owner move through the room. He doesn't pour drinks. He doesn't check IDs. He walks slowly. He nods at certain people. He looks through others like they're glass. You notice something nobody else does. The people he nods at, they come back every week. The people he looks through, they never return. You realize the product isn't the alcohol. The product is the feeling of being chosen. You start studying it, every shift, every night. Who gets warmth? Who gets cold? You take notes in your phone at 3 a.m. You are not yet powerful, but you are paying attention, and that's where it always starts. You are 26. You've talked your way into a door position at a better venue. No salary, commission on tables. Your first week, you make $180. Your second week, you make $640. By month 3, you're clearing $3,200 a month. You learn the first law of this world. The door is not about keeping people out. It's about making the people inside feel like they got in. You learn faces faster than names. You learn that a man in a $6,000 suit who arrives alone at 10 p.m. is less valuable than a group of 6 women who arrive at midnight. You learn to read energy before it speaks. You turn away a man who tips you $500 to get in. Not because you don't need the money, because the second you take it, everyone sees, and the door loses its power. You go home at 4 a.m. smelling like cigarettes and cologne. You eat a $7 shawarma on the walk to the subway. You feel more powerful than anyone you turned away tonight. You are 28. A club owner offers you a partnership, not the whole club, a room inside the club, a Thursday night, yours to program, yours to fill, yours to profit from. You put in $11,000 of your own money, sound system upgrades, lighting, a curated guest list you've spent 2 years building. First night, 1,400 people, $18,000 through the door. Your cut, $4,200 in one night. You stand in the corner and watch the room breathe. You built this. Every face in here you approved. Every vibe in here you designed. But the owner still owns the building. He can pull your night anytime. You smile at him across the room. He smiles back. You both know who needs who more right now. It's him, but not for long. You are 30. You have your own venue now. Small, 200 capacity. You signed a 3-year lease at $19,000 a month. You have no public social media for the club, no website, no booking form, no phone number listed anywhere. Access is by referral only. To get in, someone who's already in must vouch for you, personally, by name. First month, the city thinks you're struggling. Second month, the city starts asking questions. Third month, the right people start showing up at your door. Not because they found you, because someone they trust told them this is the only room that matters right now. You clear $60,000 in month 3, but you work 19-hour days. You haven't slept more than 5 hours in 11 weeks. Your girlfriend tells you she feels like she lives alone. You tell her it's temporary. You both know it isn't. You are 32. Your venue has a 6-month wait list for membership. You are invited to a dinner in a private house in Mayfair, London. 12 people at the table. You recognize 3 of them from magazine covers. Nobody introduces themselves by last name. Over the course of 4 hours, you realize this dinner is an audition. These are the people who moved the global nightlife circuit. Dubai in January, Monaco in May, Mykonos in August, New York in October. One ecosystem, invisible to the public. They are deciding whether your room belongs in their world. You are offered a seat in a collective that co-programs events across 7 cities. The financial upside is significant. The terms are unwritten. The obligations are unclear. You say yes. You fly home and realize you just entered a room you don't fully understand yet. For the first time in years, you feel like the new guy again. You are 34. You now operate 3 venues across 2 cities. Your name is not on any of them publicly. A profile in a niche luxury magazine calls you the invisible architect of the city's social elite. You don't confirm or deny the profile. Your combined monthly revenue is $340,000. Your monthly overhead is $290,000. The margin is tighter than anyone would guess from the outside. You have a head of security, a guest experience director, and a personal assistant who manages your access, meaning they decide who gets to you the same way you once decided who got into the room. The hierarchy has reproduced itself inside your own life. You are powerful. You are also on call every night of the week. A bad night at any venue costs you $40,000 minimum when you factor in reputation damage. You haven't taken a holiday in 2 years. You tell yourself you don't need one. That is the first lie powerful people tell themselves. You are 37. You no longer work the rooms. You design them. You consult for hotel groups, private equity firms building lifestyle assets, and sovereign wealth-backed hospitality projects in the Gulf. Your day rate is $18,000. You are flown business class to cities where you spend 90 minutes in a room, say 40 sentences, and fly home. Your original venues run without you, or they're supposed to. 3 times this year, you've had to fly back unexpectedly because the energy shifted, because the room felt different, because the wrong people started appearing at the door. You cannot explain to a business partner why that matters. You cannot put it in a spreadsheet, but you know. The moment a room loses its feeling of exclusivity, it's already dead. It just hasn't stopped breathing yet. You've watched it happen to competitors in real time. A venue that took 4 years to build, gone in 6 weeks because someone let in the wrong table. You live with that knowledge every day. You are 40. Your net worth is just over $9 million. You own equity stakes in 11 hospitality assets across 4 countries. You have not stood in a queue for anything in 8 years. There are people in this industry who have never met you but make decisions based on what they think you'd want. You have influence without performance, power without performance. You should feel free. You do not feel free. You feel responsible for the rooms, for the people inside them, for the invisible standard that holds the whole ecosystem together. You fired a venue manager last month for letting in a group that felt wrong. He asked you to explain the decision in writing. You couldn't, because the rules of this world have never been written down. They live in the instincts of the people who built it, and the moment you try to write them down, they die. Your therapist tells you you've built a world you can never fully leave. You nod. You already knew that. You are 43. On a Tuesday night, you drive by one of your original venues. There's a line outside, stretching half a block. You slow down. You watch a young man at the door. He's 27, maybe 28. He's reading the crowd the same way you did, deciding who gets warmth, who gets cold, who gets chosen. You see him turn away a man in an expensive suit without flinching. You see it immediately. He understands what the door actually is. You think about stopping, introducing yourself. You don't. He doesn't need to know your name yet. One day, the right person will bring him to a dinner. 12 people, no last names. And the cycle, silent, invisible, and merciless, continues. The door was never about the club. It was always about who decides, and who decided to become the one who decides. That person is never chosen. They choose themselves, in a line at 11:47 p.m., watching a room they haven't built yet.